This lesson works with transformations on the horizontal axes where we stretch and shrink them. This slide is important to write down. I'll tell you what to write down. So when you work with a horizontal stretch or shrink of a parent function, so go ahead and write that down. This is what the equation is going to look like in the form. And there's going to be a multiplier that's going to be inside the function. This is probably the most challenging of the transformations because you really have to think opposite here. So here's the first scenario. These pieces are very important. If your number, your multiplier is greater than 1, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be a horizontal shrink, or we also use the word compression, compressed. What you're going to do is you're going to multiply, think about horizontal axes, so you're going to multiply all of your x values, and here's where you think opposite, by 1 over b. All right, the second scenario is when your number is a little greater than 0 and less than 1. So think about a fraction. What's going to happen to the parent function is it's going to be horizontally stretched on the x-axis. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply, again, all your x-coordinates, horizontal axes, by, think opposite, 1 over b. So go ahead and pause until you're done. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take care of a couple examples. So the first example here is y equals 2 times x with a square root. So let's take care of the parent function first. So here is your parent, the square root of x. So when you evaluate the square root of 0, you get 0. The square root of 1, you get 1. The square root of 4, you get 2. So let's go ahead and graph that now. Here are your x values, your y values. So when we graph that, we get 0, 0 over 1. My eraser is not working here. Let me put my pen down here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so when we graph that point, 1 right, 1 up, right 4, up 2. So here is now our parent in the red, the square root of x. Now we're going to go ahead and apply a transformation. Here is our transformation equation. Y equals the square root of 2x. So you have this multiplier equation of a 2. So this is your b value. b equals 2. b is greater than 1. So if we go back and review, when a number is greater than 1, it's going to be horizontally shrunk or compressed, and we multiply all the x values by 1 over b. So we'll go ahead and do that now. This is a horizontal compression. When you say horizontal, you're thinking the x-axis. You're changing all the x values. So horizontal compression. And we're going to multiply them, all your x values here, by 1 over b. Since our b value is 2, we're going to multiply all of these by 1/2. We're going to multiply it here, multiply it there, multiply it there. All right, so we're doing 1/2 times x for our x values. So 1/2 times 0 is still 0. 1/2 times 1 is 1/2. 1/2 times 4 is 2. Now all of our y values have not changed. Now let's graph it. So the first order pair is 0, 0 over 1/2 up 1 over 2 up 2, and there is now our new graph. Y equals the square root of 2 times x. All right, here is our other example here. Again, our parent is in the first box, so let's quickly graph that. just like the last one, 0, 0. One, 1, 2, 4. So here is our parent in the red. Now we're changing the graph. We're applying a transformation. This multiplier is inside the radical. It has a value of 1/2. That is a number greater than 0 but less than 1. It's a fraction. So we're going to change all of our x values by a multiplier of 1 over 1/2. So think about 1 over 1/2. Well, what is 1 over 1/2? We have to flip it as the reciprocal. So it's really 2 over 1 or 2. So we're going to multiply all of these x values by 1 over b. 1 over 1/2 is 2. So here's our x values multiplying by 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. All of our y's have stayed the same, so let's repeat those values, and now let's graph it. 0, 0, over 2, up 1, and now we're way over here at over 8, up 2. And that's what our graph looks like when you have 1/2 times x.